Danny, go ahead, hit him with Glimpy. Go ahead. Will. Hey, you're coppers, members of the
Catskills, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
This guy's too serious.
Well, we got your boys for you. Thanks, officer. They might be underprivileged, but they sure ain't underdeveloped.
I guess they got us, Muggs. Take a couple of squad cars and these Dick Tracy bracelets and
Hey, wait,
have your backs. Wait till I write the boys on 4th Street.
Hey, where we going? Man, we going to camp.
Camp? What, have we been drafted?
I'm disappointed. I thought we was going to reform school. I would have been a sophomore this year.
Oh, kid.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want us to do with them?
Deposit them in the bus.
I'll fix them cops. I'll go to the country and get sick and die and come back and haunt them, I swear.
I don't care.
Going to stop here for a few minutes, just long enough to pick up mail supplies. I hope you don't mind.
Okay. I got to check one of those back tires anyway. Take me about 10 minutes.
Good. Say, fellas, don't any of you wander away. Look around if you want to, but don't get far away from the bus, right?
Roodly-doo.
Come on, honey.
Yes, sit down here. You know you're going to be as nice. I don't. What a room man.
What's the big? What? Don't touch that.
Oh,
ain't doing it. I want it. Turn it off. That's all right. Who's driving this way? Wait a minute, you're broken. Wait till I get the flyers here. Hey, I want it. Turn it off. That's all right. Who's driving this way? Wait a minute, you're broken. Wait till I get the Turn it off. Hey, it's screwing up. Come on, get out! Well, what do you know, Joe? Just step back and work. What are you excited about? Don't blow your top. That ain't nice.
What was the bright idea of that?
Oh, that? Just a little scientific curiosity, that's all. Law of gravitation, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can see we're all going to have lots of fun together in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, so can I. It'll be good. I ain't got no sense of humor, that's all. Say, you fellas hang around here. I'm going a little window shopping.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy's altitude. Me neither. If anybody thinks I'm going to stay up here and associate with him and all these cows and chickens, they're crazy.
You know, I milked a cow once. Yeah. A very intricate affair. You see, a cow has 4 faucets. What for? Well, the first faucet is for buttermilk, the second for buttermilk, and the third is for evaporated milk.
What's the 4th one for?
Come to think of this, cow only had 3.
Oh, that cow must have been contented.
Oh, very contented.
Are you contented?
Oh, extremely so.
That's fine.
I don't get it.
Hey, listen. You guys lay low, see? I think I got an angle. As soon as it gets dark...
Make a break?
That's right.
Good.
Hey,
I'm thirsty.
What do you have?
I don't know. You got a menu?
Certainly.
I'll have some of that.
That's the name of the town, silly.
Oh, that's what I thought. Give me a root beer.
All righty. And what do you have?
I'll have a demi-tasse and a large cup of black coffee.
A what?
I'll have a root beer, too.
And what'll you have?
You.
You're very fresh.
I hope your bread is just as fresh. Say, what are you doing tonight?
Got a date?
How about tomorrow night?
I've got a date.
How about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night?
I got a date.
Well, that kills that week. Hey, what's your name?
Margie.
Margie.
What a moniker.
Marjorie and Muggsy. Hey, that's got a lot of onomatopoeia. We're going to camp, you know.
Yeah, we're underprivileged.
We interrupt this program for an important announcement to listeners near Hillside and Colton. All citizens are warned to be on the lookout for the monster killer who is believed to be in this vicinity. This maniac has left the trail of 3 inhuman murders and is believed heading upstate. We return you now to your program.
Monsters? They don't mean nothing to us. We eat them every morning for breakfast.
Bring those monsters on. I ain't scared of them. I'm anemic. I was taken for a ride once.
You were?
Yeah, there I was. Miles from Times Square, somewhere in Central Park, I think. And them gangsters, they had me backed against a tree, and they got a machine gun saying, "What do you think happened?"
I don't know what happened.
He got killed.
Oh,
Fantastic, wasn't it?
Hey, there goes our bus.
Mr. Bus, didn't he?
Yeah, I've been looking for you, Jim.
Oh, hello there, Mayor. What's on your mind?
Did you hear that stuff on the radio about that monster coming this way?
Yep, and that ain't all. I just got a telegram from the state police.
You did, huh? They better come inside and talk it over.
Jeff Dixon, if you don't stop pouting, I'll scream.
I'm not pouting.
Too. And for no reason at all. That's no way to enjoy a vacation.
Vacation? Are you kidding? With that bunch of gorillas, it'll be a nightmare.
They're not gorillas. They're young and a little wild, maybe. Besides, you know perfectly well the camp was boys who are denied the things you've had.
Well, all right, so they need the outdoor life. But I was hoping for a nice, quiet summer at camp so I could study my thesis and be with you. Instead of that, it's going to be as quiet around here as the funhouse at Coney Island.
Well, some excitement would do us good. It's been a dull summer till now.
Well, I like that. So now I'm dull.
No, but lawyers aren't usually exciting. They're steady and, well, solid, like the Rock of Gibraltar.
And just about as good company, I suppose. But you listen to me, Linda Mason. I may be studying to be a lawyer.
And a good one, too.
Yes, and a good one, too. Okay, you win. You're a good nurse, too.
Hey, you know that guy that runs this place? He wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for his disposition. Hey, he ain't no good. But that girl that hangs around with him, she ain't bad.
Hey, what's she supposed to be?
According to a uniform, I guess she's a nurse. A nurse? Pardon me while I run a temperature.
Well, anyhow, the chow was okay.
I didn't eat it.
What?
It was full of bugs.
That do you mean?
I heard that nurse say with her own mouth that the thing had vitamins in it.
Man, it sure is dark in here.
I'll say, I can't even see you.
I can't even see myself.
Hey, what's that?
It's an owl.
I know it's an owl, but who's howling?
That's an owl. It's got 4 legs and fleas. How can you read in the dark? Huh? How can you read in the dark?
I went to night school.
Hey, shut up, will you? Let a guy go to sleep. Hey, Muggs. What? I'm not scared or nothing like that, but remember what we heard about that guy on the radio? So? Well, suppose he was prowling around here. Don't you think we ought to stand guard or something? Yeah, you just go out and set a couple of bear traps for him. Happy dreams, Slappy.
This book is murder.
Thirsting for the flow of bright red blood. At this moment,
Good evening, my friend.
Evening.
You are a resident here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good. Then perhaps you can tell me where the Billings estate is.
The Billings estate? Why, it ain't been lived in for 10 years. Not since old man Billings was murdered in his sleep.
Interesting. But you were about to tell me where it was.
Oh, sure. Sure. It's up there, on the top of Billings Mountain.
Oh, I see. Is there a road to it?
Yes, but...
Thank you. Good night, my friend.
It's you.
What do you mean?
I know you. I know who he is, too.
He?
The monster. He was here just a second ago, just now. The radio said he was coming and he's here.
And you know who I am?
Of course. I read about you in this book. You're Dr. Von Grosch, and you've come here to save us from him.
Yes, I am Dr. Von Grosch.
I knew it. I knew it right away.
And the monster, did you know him at once also?
Right from the start. Couldn't miss him, with those glaring eyes and red lips. The dwarf, too, like a little black spider. And the trailer full of coffins. I was right in the middle of the book when they come in.
Where have they gone?
Said he was going to the empty Billings estate. On top of the hill.
Yes, the solitude he needs. Tell me, this knowledge you possess, you've gained it all from that book?
Oh, sure. You see, I'm kind of a student of black magic. Well, say, I better tell the constable you're here. You'll need help.
No, wait. We must proceed slowly, carefully. As you know, at night the monster is strong, and the police would be helpless against him.
I guess that's right.
I know that's right. Perhaps you'd like to help me.
Oh, sure, Dr. Von Grosch.
Fine. Now, first, though you may speak of the monster's arrival, you must keep my presence a secret. That is of the utmost importance. You have a room, someplace where we may converse?
Oh, yeah. I've got a cottage. Just take a few minutes to close up the station. There won't be any more business anyway.
Fine, I'll wait here.
Where are we going? Oh, wake up the whole camp. What's the matter with you guys? I don't feel so good. Got a little insomnia.
Why don't you put some liniment on it?
I know where you're going. You got a date with our girl, Margie. So I got a date with Margie. So what? So we got a date, too, and we're gonna keep it. You guys can't leave camp. You'll get in trouble. You gotta have a permit.
You got one?
Why, certainly. Let's see it. Must have left it in my smoking jacket. Hey, quit surrounding me, will you? I'm going, and I'm going alone. That makes 3 of us going alone.
Sidewalks are free. Who ever heard of sidewalks in the woods?
Didn't I tell you to be quiet?
City of the dead. Do they too hear the howling of the frightened dogs?
Mariana Billings. Winter came after 18 short summers. She was beautiful.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Ouch! These mosquitoes are driving me crazy.
Why didn't you put citronella on them like we did?
Citronella? I thought you said vanilla. I'm giving these guys a party.
Hey, I wonder if we're heading in the right direction.
Ah, you got nothing to worry about, pal. I got my compass with me.
Well, which way are we going?
So dark I can't see the compass.
Here, I'll give you a little light.
That's a fine thing. Someone stole one of the hands off.
Somebody stole one of the hands. You must have been a magician. A compass only has one hand.
Well, why don't somebody loan me those things?
Come on, let's get out of this shell hole. I wonder if this is a cow trail or the state highway. A nice place for a picnic. You run out of toothpicks, you can use pine needles.
Why don't you look where you're going?
What are you looking for?
Remember what we heard on the radio about that ghoul, that guy that sucks all the blood out of you?
What would he be doing out here, sucking the sap out of the trees?
Hey, does the guy really suck the blood out of you?
Yeah.
Well, I got nothing to worry about because the mosquitoes got all mine. Ow! That was a Messerschmitt.
Hey, what if he really was out here?
What if you was back home?
Yeah?
Your old man would give you a hit in the head like that.
I ain't got an old man.
The kid's an orphan. Oh, tripping, huh? You know, it's a 5-yard penalty for that.
Come on, let's move.
Oh, it's so hot.
Bob Wyatt, hold it. Hope there ain't no bulls over here.
Hey, hold it for me now, will you? Come on, Muggs.
Yeah, I'm holding it, I'm holding it. Come on, Slim. Hey, Doc.
Get out of here.
What are you guys doing here? Why aren't you back in camp?
Oh, why should we stay in camp when you fellas go to town?
Hey, get me out of here, will you?
I can see my date with Marchie's going to be about as private as the Delancey Street fish market on Friday.
Come on, boy.
Well,
You know, I'm starting to think we're lost.
Yeah, we should have been in town a long time ago. I'd get back to camp if I knew the way.
Ah, quit drooling. You're getting me wet. Who asked you guys to follow me in the first place? Hey, a graveyard. We can't be far from town. Come on, let's cut across it. It may be a shortcut.
If it's all the same to you, Muggs, I'd like to detour.
Oh, come on, you chump. We'll be out of it in a minute.
How long is a minute? That's too long, brother.
Stop! After you catch me, I'll stop.
Hey, there's a house. Right up there on top of the hill. Cozy looking place, ain't it?
We ain't looking for no Ritz-Carlton. We're looking for a place to get Pee-wee patched up. Come on, let's go.
Oh, there's somebody there.
Say there, can we come in? Our pal here is hurt. We want to get him to a doctor.
We have visitors?
You might as well, huh?
Yeah. What kind of a place is this, anyway?
I don't know, but I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Who is it? It's me. Listen, Schooner, the next time you come out of the dock, put a coat of whitewash on, will you?
I'm so scared I'm turning white now.
I wish that guy hurry up. I'm getting tired. Ow!
Good evening. I must apologize for the state of my home. It has been without occupants for many years.
Well, look, our buddy here's been hurt. We was walking through the cemetery taking a shortcut to town and somebody took a pot shot at him.
How unfortunate. He should lie down.
Don't you think we ought to get a doctor?
Perhaps later. Come with me.
Easy. Put his feet up there. Well, how about calling a doctor?
There's no telephone here. However, I have some knowledge of medicine. I will treat you, friend. I suggest you wait outside, or better still, in my study. Thank you.
Okay. Come on, fellas. See you later.
We've looked everywhere, not a sign of them.
Did you look down by the lake?
Yes, everywhere.
What are you going to do?
Nothing?
Well, Jeff, we've got to find them. They're city kids. If they're lost in the woods...
I hope they are.
Jeff Dixon, do you know what you're saying?
I certainly do. Those kids have been nothing but trouble from the beginning. If they're lost, it's their own fault.
So you're going to sit there all night? Oh.
Hey, what are you going to do?
If you're not man enough to go after them, I'll do it myself.
But Linda...
Hey, maybe she's serious.
She's been reading Florence Nightingale. She'll be back when she gets tired.
Hey, I don't like the looks of this place.
Neither do I. Let's get out of here, huh?
Hey, yeah, let's get out of here.
What, leave Pee-wee here? We gotta wait till he's doctored up.
Hey, do you think that bird up there's all right? What if he's
What if he's what?
I don't know, but I sure hope he hurries up.
Me too.
matter?
There's a skeleton in there. He was slapping right in my face.
Yeah, what's he so happy about? A skull!
Good. Look for yourself. Good.
There ain't nothing in there.
Do it. Go. Do it. Whoa. You picture that? I seen it with my own eyes.
Do you feel all right, kid?
I never felt better in my life. But, I think we ought to get out of here, huh?
Without Pee-wee?
We'll go up and see what's wrong with Pee-wee now, huh? Come on. Go up there first. How's Pee-wee?
Pee-wee? Oh, your friend. He's resting well.
Well, we want to see him.
I suggest you should not disturb him.
We ain't gonna disturb him. We just want to see him. Hey, Pee-wee. He's dead.
Not at all. He's merely asleep.
Yeah? What'd you do? Give him a Mickey or something?
No, your friend was in pain, and I found it necessary to give him a mild sedative. You see, I've given him the proper treatment.
Well, how are we gonna get out of here with him like that?
Well, leaving is out of the question. Your friend must not be moved.
But we gotta get back to camp. Yeah, I'm hungry. Vitamins or no vitamins?
Oh, he's talking about food. We can't leave Pee-wee here alone.
That will not be necessary. My home is not equipped for visitors, but Luigi prepared rooms for you. You will be my guest for the night. Come, I show you to your rooms.
That's fine, but one of us is staying here. Hey, Scruno, you keep Pee-wee company.
Hurry. Who, me?
Yeah, you. We'll take turns. I'll relieve you later. Okay, Mr.
You will notice this is a very old house. In some respect, a very strange one.
You ain't kidding. The maid service in this hotel is terrible.
Hey, Glimpy, you and Skinny take that room.
Just me and Skinny?
What do you want, a nurse?
Don't forget to call me every half hour, huh?
Yeah, I'll tell the operator.
A very charming room in a repulsive sort of way.
Hey, this looks like one of those beds George Washington slept in.
Well, it's about time it changed the sheets. Let's get some light on this subject, huh?
I understand this room was occupied by the late owner of this house at the time of his death. I hope this knowledge will not disturb your sleep. Luigi has placed a candle somewhere, I'm sure. Good night.
Say, maybe you better lend us your candle.
Yeah, come on.
Good night.
Oh, you know your way around here better than us.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Well, go ahead.
No, I'll follow you.
We'll both go together.
Okay.
Hey, maybe I better get a flashlight, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Let's go together.
Yeah, you said that once.
You know something? I like this room much better in the dark, and I don't like the dark. Get a load of this joint, will you? Is this murder? No wonder the guy died.
Forgive me if I startled you. You would perhaps like this candle. Good night. Good night.
This thing's gone far enough.
What thing?
You know doggone well what thing. You seen Lem Harvey?
Yes.
Well, why haven't you gone up the hill and arrested that fella?
Mayor, you can't go around arresting folks until you know for sure. You gotta have proof.
Proof? You know that monster was headed this way. Radio said so. The state police wired you. Lem Harvey saw him with a trailer full of coffins. A crazy killer running around loose butchering women and children. What kind of proof do you want? Some little girl murdered out in the woods? I tell you, Jim, you gotta do something.
Oh, take it easy, Mayor. I'm doing all I legally can. I've sworn in a lot of deputies, and I'm going to have every inch of road within 20 miles of this village patrolled every hour of the day.
All right, Jim, but it's your responsibility. You've been elected to protect the women and children of this community, and it's up to you to do it. And don't forget, we've got that boys' camp on our hands, too.
Why don't you lay down, Muggs, and try to get some sleep? Yeah, I don't feel like sleeping. You know, there's something funny about that bird. Besides, I'm worried about Pee-wee.
Yeah, I know it. So am I.
Well, let's go see him.
Okay.
Well, all right.
Let's go.
Hello.
What's the matter with you?
We can sleep in our room. It ain't cheerful like this one. Hey, where you going?
We're gonna see Pee-wee.
Hey, that's a good idea. Come on.
Who is that? Who is us?
Us is me.
What's the matter with you, Schooner?
Ain't nothing the matter with me, it's him.
He been like that all the time?
Man, he ain't moved a muscle. I think he's dead.
Hey, Pee-wee. Hey, Pee-wee. That clinches it. Now we're gonna get tough. We're going downstairs and have a showdown. You fellas come with me. Screwno, you watch Pee-wee. And if anybody comes up here, you let out a holler.
Listen, Muggs, you got the wrong man for this job. I'm better in the crowd.
Look, you heard him, didn't you? Let's go.
Yeah, and keep your eyes open.
You don't think I'm gonna stay in here for 1 minute and close them, do you? Pee-wee. Pee-wee, you ain't dead, is you? Say you ain't. If you can't say nothing, just shake your head.
Nobody in here.
Let's look somewhere else.
Let's go in.
Sure is glad you was awake. Man, we've been worried about you. Yes, sir. Feeling better now, don't you? Don't you hear me talking to you, Pee-wee? What's the matter with him? Hey! Say, come on, Pee-wee, open the door, will you? Come on, stop playing, will you? Come on, hey! Hey, open this door! I want to get out of here!
Has Linda shown up?
Not yet.
When she does, tell her I've gone to town to see the constable. We'll probably need a searching party.
Okay.
That clinches it. That guy's a monster. We're getting Pee-wee and leaving here.
Hey, maybe he's done something to him. Maybe Pee-wee will be like he is.
I don't know about that, but we're leaving before we find out.
Hey, do you think that guy's dead like it says?
What's the matter with you? Can't you read? It says here that in the night he prowls about seeking new victims. And in the daytime, he sleeps in a coffin.
Well, let's wait till daytime, huh?
We ain't waiting for nothing. We're going right now.
Remind me not to come back here on my vacation.
I'll put it in my blue book.
Luigi, our guests must not leave the house.
Hey, open the door.
I can't. The door is locked.
Well, where's the key?
I don't know. I ain't got it.
All right, stand aside. We'll bust it down. Go ahead, Glimp. Bust it down.
I ain't no Superman. You bust it down.
You break it down. Why should I break it down? Break it down.
Oh, come on, boys. When you bust the door down, I got a bum shoulder.
Oh, you've been reading too many Flash Gordons. I don't want to do that.
Somebody's got to open it.
I'm not doing
that's
it.
the way. Well, what took you so long to open it?
You can open the door. It opened by itself.
Sit down, you'll be all right.
Hey, where's Pee-wee?
I don't know.
What do you mean, I don't know? What do you do, just get up and walk out?
That's exactly what I don't mean. Nothing else but. He got up out of that bed, walked out of this room, didn't even look at me or say a word.
That's funny.
Say, look here, y'all know one thing? I believe Pee-wee done been turned into a zombie.
A zombie? What do you mean?
You should have seen that glassy stare in his eyes and the way he didn't listen when I was talking to him. Now, you know what I mean?
Zombie or no zombie, we're gonna find Pee-wee and get him out of the spider's paradise, see? Now, the first thing we do is...
Where is your friend?
That's what we want to know. What'd you do to him?
I did nothing. In his condition, he should not be moved.
Well, we're gonna find him and bring him back to camp.
No, I insist that you stay. You see, you're weary, and you see things not as they are, but as your imagination paints them for you. I suggest that you all retire and that Luigi and myself look for your friend. He cannot have gone far.
Well, maybe you're right. Think I got hallucinations, huh? Yeah, I guess I've been painting pictures, huh? Well, what do you say, fellas? We all get a good night's sleep and talk about it after breakfast, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Horror Man. I just wanted to collect. I'm this one guy over here. Come on, fellas, let's go. Come on, hurry up.
I'll warn that guy.
Yeah, it's locked. You'll never get out of there. Listen, Danny Me's gonna take top floor, see? You, Glimpy, you take Skinny and Schooner and search this floor and the one below. If anything happens, holler. And if you find Pee-wee, holler even louder. We'll meet you down at the foot of the stairs. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, fellas. Go ahead, Schooner, look in there.
No, I ain't gonna look in there.
Ah, you're yellow.
If I'm yellow, you's colorblind.
What are you scared about? I'll be right behind you. Go ahead. That's long enough. There's nothing in there.
Stay close, will you, Monks?
I am.
Hey, got a match, bud? Say, what was that?
Maybe someone's trying to break the leash, huh?
Hey, we ought to have a candle.
Yeah, I'll go get one. You two guys stay right here. I'll be back.
Hey, Grumpy said to wait. I know what he said, but something tells me to keep moving.
Nothing in there. There's nothing in there. No, nothing there.
Hey, Pee-wee. Say, you reckon he gonna be in there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wait. Don't go in there. You know what he said. Don't go in there. Let's wait for him.
Well, I just take a look and see.
Hey, Skinny. Stop kidding. Did you in there? Ain't nobody in there. He's gone. Oh, let me get out of here. Oh, it's you, Glimpy.
Where's Skinny?
I don't know. He done disappeared.
What do you mean disappeared?
Well, he went in that box and he's gone.
Box where?
Come on, I'll show you. Come on. In there.
Skinny!
Hey, Skinny!
Skinny! I'll go see. You stay right here. Don't move.
Hey, Glimpy. Glimpy? Is you in there? You is, ain't you? Come on now, we ain't got all night. They both is gone. Oh, Muggsy! Muggsy, come on up here and help me. Come, Muggs. Oh, I want to get out of here. Muggs. Hey, he's coming. Say, Muggsy. Skinny and Limpy went in that box, and they gone. I went in and looked, but I don't see them in there. Oh, Muggs, I want to get out of here. I don't like this place. This place ain't... Oh, get out of here!
I wonder where this goes.
Attic, I guess.
Let's see.
Don't be in such a hurry.
I'm not in a hurry.
Constable, have you seen any of our boys around town?
No, I haven't. Why?
6 of them missing, and I thought they might have come in for the bright lights. That isn't all. Linda went out to search for them, and she hasn't shown up.
You say 6?
That's right.
Well, it sounds like Joe here might have taken a shot at them tonight. Hit one, too, maybe.
What do you mean, took a shot at them?
Well, that caretaker over the burying ground. Can't have anybody prowling around dead night, you
Yes,
know.
but why shoot at a bunch of harmless kids?
Oh, they only used buckshot, Jeff. Couldn't have hurt anyone bad.
Well, where'd they go? Where are they now?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, Jeff. I want you to take it easy, like.
Well, come on. What is it?
Well, you remember hearing about that monster murderer on the radio?
Yeah?
We got reason to believe that he's hiding out in the old Billings house near your camp. Joe here thinks he saw the lads heading for the house. Wait a minute. Where are you going, Jeff?
I just told you my girl's out there in the woods.
Oh, but you're not going out there alone. I'll call in some of the boys and we'll go with you. That's a dangerous maniac out there. Hey, Hank.
Look. Coffins. Hey, just like the book said. Oh, go ahead, open it.
Oh, you open it.
Maybe they ain't supposed to be open till Christmas.
Go ahead, open it.
You take the other end.
Okay.
It's locked.
Are we lucky?
Maybe we better try the other one, huh?
Oh, I'm sure they're locked, too.
What's the future in locking coffins? Hey, maybe we better go back downstairs, huh? I don't think Pee-wee's up here.
I don't think so.
Yeah, wouldn't come up here. So would I. Hey, ain't that Pee-wee?
Yeah.
Well, let's get him.
Just a minute.
That's funny.
No. Hey, Muggs, look out, the monster! Quick, stop! Limpy, you sure scared the heck out of us.
What did I do, make you nervous?
Where did you come from?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Where's Muggsy?
Oh, he's right around here. Muggs.
Muggsy!
Muggs!
Muggsy!
Hey, Muggs!
I didn't like go treat the kid.
I didn't see him go out, did you?
No.
Let's take a look. Hey, ain't no joke no more. Hey! Hey, what's the matter with you?
Wait a minute.
Is that you, Muggs? I can't breathe. Hey, Daddy! I'll bat you right in the head for this. Let me out of here. Come on, open it up. It's locked. Just a minute, we'll break it open.
Oh, God, you want to give him water on the brain? God, open it.
Oh, here. Get the side of it. There. Hey, Muggs, you're lucky. We was just gonna leave.
Hey, I couldn't get out. Must have got stuck. Hey, was that you in that hope chest?
Don't excite yourself, Muggs. You've been through an experience.
An experience? I've been through a catastrophe. And that's a beautiful word. Now listen, we saw Pee-wee come in here and he must be around. See, the quicker we find him, the quicker we can take a powder. Now let's make a search.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to relax, like you said. I'm going to take it easy.
Oh, dictator!
It's dark in here. I wonder if I can find some matches in this place. scared now. Some folks might be, but I ain't. This sure is a nice, cozy room. That's what it is. Nice and cozy. Some mighty nice folks must used to live here. Can tell by this furniture. That's what my mammy said. I wish I was with her right now, too. But this sure is a nice room. Yes, it is. Sure is. What? A white spider? That must be the ghost of the Black Widow. Get out of here. Scat. No, get out. Get out. Get away. And look at the tobacco can. Don't bother me. I don't smoke, so I ain't bothering you. That's all right. Please, Mr. Spider, come back and web me a ladder so I can get out of here right now. Ah, I'm getting out of here now.
Chasing him?
I ain't chasing nobody. I want to get out of here. Where did you go?
I'll tell you later. Let's catch him. Hey, where'd he go?
Come on.
I ain't got him. Come on out of there. Let go. Come on out of there. Let go of that.
Oh, what is this? Yeah, now we got him. What we gonna do with him?
I don't know.
I wish we had a mouse trap or something.
Hey, let's put him in there.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Hey, come on.
Throw him in there. Hey, listen to that. Hey, Spooner, look.
This place is going to give me a nervous breakdown, I'll bet.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't, I will.
Hey, look at this sky. It's just a beauty.
Hey, don't! But slide will be loaded.
You kidding? Look, it's full of cobwebs. Even the trigger's rusty. Yeah? How do you like that? Pikey! And I haven't got my with you. So what? They're out of season. There's no wearing them much.
Hey, Muggs, wake up.
What are you snapping your fingers like that for? You woke me up.
Didn't you hear the gun go off?
Gun? I told you to find Pee-wee, not shoot him.
We didn't even get to see him.
It's a fine thing. See, well, if you want something done around here, you got to do it yourself. Hiya, pal.
I don't see it. I don't see that. He's still coming. Come on. Go away, Mr. Tin Man. Now go away. We ain't bothering you.
You were the young lady from the camp?
Why, yes.
There's a mad killer in the Billings house, and your boys, the boys who are missing from your camp, are there and in his power.
No.
I'm going to their rescue now.
Then I'm going with you.
You will follow my orders to the letter?
Of course.
Good girl. Come.
So when this thing almost fell on me out in the hall, I got the idea to put it on. Not bad, huh? A mighty frosting.
See, look here, Muggs, but don't you do that no more. Don't do that.
Why not?
Man, you like to scare us to death.
I'm going up and get Danny, and you guys wait down here. I got something to talk over with you. And if Pee-wee comes in, you hold him.
All right, we got him.
Pee-wee!
Man, don't Murphy look funny in them there aluminum pajamas, though.
You said it.
Boy, this is too much. Say, what, you back so soon? Say, I thought you went to look for the other guys.
That's right.
What you trying to do, mix us up? What is this anyway? Look here. There's two of them. Okay, I give up. Pee-wee.
Hey, Pee-wee! Hey, Pee-wee! Fooled it, didn't I?
Very funny, very funny. You didn't fool me for 1 minute. What's the idea of playing games? What are you doing wearing that suit?
Oh, my tailor told me we wear like iron.
I gotta wrap this hook iron around your neck. Come on, let's get out of these animated sardine cans and find Pee-wee. Hey, Scrooger.
Huh?
Got a can opener?
No, but I got a pocket knife.
Uh-oh. Hey, wait a minute.
Danny and Pee-wee are missing. It's up to us to find them or we'll all be missing.
I wish I was missing right now.
Let's go down to the cemetery and talk this thing over where nobody can hear us.
Look here, Muggs, do we have to go out there?
Why not?
Well, I just don't do my best figuring in them there graveyards.
Aw, come on.
What was that?
Just your imagination.
Look here, Limpy. If anything happens to me, you notify my mammy, won't you? Sure, sure. And if something happens to you, who'll I notify first?
Just notify me first and nothing will happen.
Hey, Danny, you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, where was you?
I was sharing a room with a skeleton.
A real live skeleton?
Did you ever see a real live skeleton?
No, sir, and if I never do, that'll be too soon.
Now, if we can find Pee-wee, everything's going to be all right. That's how I got in the room with him. I was following Pee-wee, and he went in a secret passage.
A secret passage? Where?
Right down here in the cellar. I tried to find a spring to it, but I couldn't. Hey, maybe if we all tried. Come on, I'll show you. My roommate, Mr. Bones.
Boy, ain't he skinny?
Come on. How do you like that? It's open now. Pee-wee must have come back.
Hey, this looks like the place where the plot begins to thicken. Let's take a look and make sure. Come on.
All right, man, we ain't waiting any longer.
Listen to what I gotta say. Remember in that book what it said about the monster? You can only scare him with two things, silver bullets and blessed iron. Well, we ain't got neither, so there's only one thing we can do, and that's to get tough. Plenty tough, see? What do we do with the fellas back home when he stepped out of line?
Knock him out.
Exactly. That's what we're gonna do with that vulture and the little termite that hangs out with him. Get it?
Sight.
Place be just like the subway if they had lights down here.
I wish the train had come through. This thing's green moldy. couldn't stay away, could you? The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Who are you?
You don't remember me, but 20 years ago in this very house, I was a living being. I had flesh on my bones, blood flowed through my veins, but you scared the health out of me.
I was never in this house until tonight. You have made a mistake.
It is you who has made the mistake, my friend. For years, you have wantonly taken the lives of millions. So, I am going to take yours.
No! No! Stay away! Stay away! Whoa!
No! Hey, this guy's out like a mackerel.
Well, get a rope, quick. We'll tie him up.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Let me... All right, boys, make those knots good and tight.
Hey, Musha, let him have it.
What are you, kidding? Leave him for the cops.
Oh, let me punch his skin. Say up to there, huh?
You heard me the first time. Hey, what do you say we pick up Pee-wee and get out of this furnished morgue?
Hey, maybe there's a reward for this guy. Boy, if there is, my mother won't have to take no more washing.
Why not?
I'll go out and buy one of those sporty roses and go around and collect it for her. Hold this for me, Chauncey.
Hiya, fellas. Pee-wee. Hey, you all right? I'm all right.
Say, what happened to you guys? What happened to us, he wants to know.
You've been running around the house like a guy walking asleep, and we've been chasing after you.
Yeah? Last thing I remember is that guy giving me a pill and then I went to sleep. I sure had some funny dreams, though.
I'll play that across the board. Well, can you get up? Sure I can.
Hey, fellas, do something to scare me, will you? I got the heat cuts.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, nothing? We're still friends, ain't we?
This way.
All right, you men surround the house. When you hear a shot, break in wherever you are. I'm going in the front door.
Let's go, boy. Let's get him. Come on.
Where's your light?
This must be it. It's locked.
We'll force it.
Hey, what is this?
Haven't you fellas heard? The deer season is closed.
Muggsy, are you all right?
Hey, certainly I'm all right.
You boys can thank your lucky stars we got here in time.
Yeah, why?
That man's a monster.
You're nearsighted, bud. You listen to me, I'll tell you the whole story. We was all going to town, see, and we decided to take a shortcut through a cemetery when some drunk takes a pot shot at Pee-wee and clips him, so we brought him up here to get him all fixed up. At first, we thought this was a haunted house, but it's not. And if it is, he ain't haunting it, because we thought he was a monster, too. But like I said, he's not. Just a magician. And a very good one, too. Just come up here to practice some new routines. This guy here is his assistant, the best in the country.
What about that head on the plate?
Oh, just that's the old salami trick. You know, where the girl carries the guy's head in the tray? Well, I was the guy.
That's Linda.
Look a lot.
Hold your fire in there a minute. I got a better idea.
What is it?
Listen, there's a window in there, see? You fellas let me through the skylight and I'll be all set.
No open danger.
That's not. Give me that line. You keep that vulture's attention out here.
Yeah, rap on the door, boys.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Come on, Muggs. Open that door. Hey! Open that door.
You all right, Linda?
Oh, I thought you'd never get here. Jeff.
Let me get him up. Cut it out.
Hey, look who the monster is. Hey, we get the reward, Sheriff.
Wouldn't be surprised. I sure had us fooled there for a while, Van Gross, or whatever your name is.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
You fool.
Hey, let's go figure out how we're going to spend that money.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for piece de resistance, Nardo's famous disappearing cabinet. Good magic deserves lovely assistance. Will you help me, please?
Why, yes.
Why don't you
Forget that's my girlfriend.
All right, all right. No harm. She just disappears.
Gonna bring her back? I hope.
I think that's probably the easiest trick I ever seen. I think I can do it.
You can?
I certainly can. Not only will I find a young lady, but when I do, we'll oscillate.
Now, why don't you try it?
I will. Just give me 5 seconds and I'll have her.
Oh, delighted.
What talent.
I got her, Professor. Oh, have I got her?
Why do these boats always have to dock in the cold gray draw?
Yeah, there ought to be a law making them stay out there till after breakfast anyway.
Don't worry, Barney. After today, you'll be shooting that one-eyed monster of yours for Uncle Sam. Yeah, and you'll be seeing plenty of cold gray dawns then, brother.
And you'll find out that the signal corps, there's a lot of other things besides call signals.
After 10 years in this racket, it'll be a vacation.
A simple soul, isn't he, boys?
Woo! Well, what do you think of that? Sounds fishy to me. You're Dr. Randall, no?
Yes?
You're here to meet Agatha Brewster, aren't you?
Well,
I thought so. You're Carter of the Globe Tribune, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Say, there's a woman on that boat with the name of Agatha Brewster.
Yeah? What about her?
Ghost hunter. She's a sister of that missing Dr. Brewster. Good story. A great story. It's a pip.
Hey, what gives, Jeff?
Trying to sell you bootleg gas?
I don't know. Screwball, I guess.
That's her over there with the fur piece.
Agatha, I'm awfully glad you're here.
Come on, Bonnie.
George, it's terrible. What happened?
Miss Brewster?
Yes.
I'm from the Globe Tribune.
Well,
Miss Brewster's too upset over her brother to give an interview right now.
yes, all the time.
Oh, well, may we have a picture? Go ahead, Bonnie.
Pretty smile now.
Smile.
Oh, excuse me.
Thanks. About that interview, when may I see you?
Oh, some other day, the next week.
Where?
Miss Brewster will phone you.
Don't let her give you the brush off. It's a great story.
Hey, what is this, anyway?
Tuesday.
That's right.
If you'd only have listened to me, all this wouldn't have happened.
But what about the police? Haven't they been able to trace him?
Fortunately, no.
Fortunate.
Yes, very fortunate. Agatha Jim isn't lost, except this world. He's hidden away at Springdale in the old mansion. He'd be better off in the family cemetery plot.
George.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
What?
6 months ago, we made an astounding discovery. It was so far in advance of anything that's been done to date that Jim decided to be the guinea pig for this experiment himself. I tried to talk him out of it, but you know how stubborn he is when he gets an idea in his head. We made the experiment, and unfortunately, it was a great success. So great, in fact, that we've been unable to counteract the results. And Jim, he's...
He's still alive, isn't he?
Yes.
And the story of his disappearance was a fake?
Yes, I put that out to cover the whole affair up so that if the worst comes to the worst, it'll save him a great deal of unpleasant notoriety.
George, what does he...
Prepare yourself for a great shock, Agatha. It's frightful.
Where is he?
Agatha. You shouldn't have brought her here. Stop shaking, Agatha. I won't hurt you.
Oh, you poor boy.
Open the door. Get back here! Close the door! What a mess I made of things. Look.
James.
Wife!
Yeah,
How are you coming with that ghost yarn?
I couldn't get a thing out of her at the boat. Now I'm going through the morgue. Boy, is she a screwy dame.
I don't want that junk. I want a personal interview. And get me some more pictures. Good one. Barney Smell. I'm sending someone down to replace him. Name's Billy Mason.
Okay, Chiefy.
Now hop to it. And don't call me Chiefy.
Okay, Chiefy.
Going into the Army has sure done something to Barney. Looks more like a ghost than a ghost hunter to me. Now, just what could have happened to get such a piece of tripe?
Well, it's out of focus. It's underexposed and overdeveloped. And besides, there are two pictures on the same negative.
Is that all?
Yes.
Yes, sir? Take Miss Mason down to Carter. She's taking Barney's place. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Martin, for giving me the break. I'm sure I can...
Ah, forget it. But remember, I'll be satisfied with just one picture on each negative.
I'll do the very best I can.
Carter?
This is Billy Mason.
Okay, sit down, take the load off your feet. I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, opening night. What went by when I wasn't looking?
I see you know your perfume.
I know that one. In fact, I'll never forget it. The first girl I met that used it either.
Was she nice?
Yeah, she lied to me.
So?
She told me her boyfriend was in boot camp.
Hey. Okay, Mason, let's go. Mason!
I'm Billy Mason.
Huh?
I said I'm Billy Mason. I'm taking Barney's place, whoever he is.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come on, let's go.
Where are we going, if I may ask?
To Springdale, the old Brewster home. We'll interview a screwy old dame and get some pictures. Good pictures, I hope.
Why the I hope? A good reporter generally gets an interview.
Not worried about the interview. It's the pictures I'm worried about.
Oh, I get it. Well, listen, Mr. Brisbane. You take care of your end of it and don't worry about mine. My pictures will be as good as your interview, and maybe a little bit better.
Cocky little wench, aren't you?
Well, I've had to hold my own against 4 brothers all my life. I guess I can handle a 4F like you.
4F, and what gives you the idea I'm in 4F?
Oh, I can't think of any other good reason you're not in uniform.
Listen, baby, you're looking smack dab at a 14-carat 1A. No dependents, physically perfect, with a personal letter knocking from the president. 30 days from now, I'll be Jefferson B. Carter, Seaman 3rd class.
Oh.
Oh, yes. 30 days has September, April, June, and Jefferson B. Carter.
Well, I'll take back the part of it about 4F, but the rest of it still stands.
Which makes me wish I was in the Navy right now.
That makes 2 of us. All right, sailor, shove off.
You have no idea what I've gone through in the last 3 months. Sometimes I'm perfectly normal, mentally. I sit for hours and hours, looking in a mirror, hoping and praying for the slightest sign on my physical change. But it doesn't come. And I feel myself going back to the animal instinct. I try to fight it. I try to fight it with all my willpower. And when I feel I can't lick it, I lock myself in there with him, fearing that I might do something terrible. Oh, I can't stand it any longer. I can't stand it. Randall must help me. He must do what I am asking him.
What did you ask him to do, James, that he refused?
I must have human spinal fluids injected into me. It's my only chance. Randall and I both agreed to it. It's the only way to counteract the ape fluid injections. But he won't do it. He won't do it.
Please, James, please. I'll talk to George. I know he'll do anything to save you. I'll ask him.
No, he won't. I pleaded and begged.
James tells me you refuse to help him any further.
Did he tell you why?
No.
Then I'll tell you. I'd have to commit murder to do it.
Murder?
Yes, cold-blooded murder. You see, this spinal fluid, it might cure him. And there's a great possibility it wouldn't. It's just a chance, you know. That fluid must be taken from a living person. And the ticket means instant death.
Oh.
Well, I must say the house matches the old girl with tea.
What do you mean?
She's a ghost hunter.
Did you say ghost?
Yeah. Ever see any?
Don't be silly.
She has. No kidding. She's written books about them. She's been all over the world poking around in cemeteries and haunted houses. She just got back from a cook's tour of haunted castles in Europe. Come on, let's go.
Oh, get my camera.
That's your job.
Shut up! Stop that department! Shut up!
Well, here's a chance for you to photograph a ghost.
Very funny. Very funny.
Better see who it is. It may allay any suspicions those screams aroused. Jim has probably seen who it is in the televisor. He won't give himself away.
Hello. You remember me? From the boat? Jeff Carter?
Oh, yes.
This is Billy Mason. I brought her along to get some more pictures. The others were they weren't good.
Well, I'm afraid it's too dark in here for pictures.
Oh, no, it'll be perfectly okay.
Oh, sure it's okay. She makes pictures in tunnels. Don't you?
All right. Come in.
I'll be going, Miss Brewster. Just keep on with the prescription I gave you.
Oh, I will, Doctor. Won't you come into the library?
If you don't mind, Miss Brewster, I'd like to know a little more about your work, your books, etc. I think our readers would be interested.
Oh, certainly. Won't you sit down?
Thanks.
I hope you'll pardon the appearance of this room, but I don't dare change a thing. The entities that haunt this house would not appear. They despise improvements, cling only to the old familiar surroundings.
Do you mean this house is really haunted?
Certainly, child. All houses are haunted. All persons are haunted. Throngs of spirits follow us everywhere. We are never alone. This room is crowded right now.
I don't see anything.
Oh, you can't see them any more than you can see the wind. But they can destroy you if sufficiently enraged. Most spirits are honest, gentle, and kind, and only want to bring happiness to humans. But a few are evil, and having been wicked in life, are wicked in death, and only haunt the scenes of desperate crimes, reveling in murder.
That must have been the one we heard when we drove up, huh?
Yes. You heard it? Was it here? Right here? Oh, no, that's one I brought from Scotland on a phonograph record.
No kidding. I thought I heard everything.
Would you like to hear it?
Well, what can we lose?
This spirit in Scotland is known as the Galloping Ghost of Glenraven. Does it bother you, child?
Oh, no. I just won't sleep all night, that's all.
Suppose we get the picture before Miss Mason passes out, huh?
Certainly.
Now, listen, Miss Brewster, you stand right over here by the phonograph, and you hold this record. Hold it like that. Beautiful. All right, honey, come on, get yourself together. Huh? Thanks very much, Miss Brewster.
Oh, just a moment. One more. Seated, please.
Oh, yes. Do you mind? Run over here and sit down. I'll take the galloping goat. Now, you sit there and try and give me a pose like you were hunting for a goat. That's it. Get it. That was very kind of you, Miss Brewster. I'll send you a couple of those pictures. I bet you'll look great. Come on, honey, let's go. I'll send you a copy of the article. I might want to check with you later. May I come out again?
I guess so. Please phone me first.
Oh, certainly, certainly.
Thank you very much.
Well, goodbye.
James, are you mad to come up here?
What did Randall say?
He will not be a party to a murder.
He's going to let me go through life like this. I told you he wouldn't help me. I told you.
Hey, are you going to town?
Yeah.
Fine. Go right ahead.
That couldn't be the galloping ghost himself, could it?
Even if I felt all right, that wouldn't get a laugh out of me. All right, let's go. If you've got any gas.
What a lot of hooey. The galloping ghost, huh? I wonder who she thinks she's kidding.
Meaning what?
Did that record sound like the noise we heard when we drove up?
Come to think of it, no.
Darn right. Well, there's something screwy about the whole thing. I feel it in my bones.
Maybe it's rheumatism.
Yeah.
I might have known. After all these years of cooperation, leaving me to die like this. But you won't get away with it.
Oh, please, James, something will.
Oh, leave me alone. Go on, get upstairs. I want to think.
Oh.
Get out, or...
Oh, all right, James.
Are you completely insane? How did you get here?
Perhaps our experiment has taught me new tricks. Are you alone?
No, my butler is somewhere around. Why did you take such a chance?
I had to, George. I had to. I'm desperate. You must help me. Get me the true load.
Do you realize what you're asking me to do? Murder.
Oh, call it what you like. Call it what you like. But I must have that Floyd. It's my life against somebody else's. And I don't want to live the rest of my life this way. And I won't. I'll...
Yes?
Someone from police headquarters to see you, sir.
All right. Ask him to wait in the library. I'll be right there.
Very good, sir.
You suppose anybody saw you come in here?
No, I'm sure not.
Stay right here. Don't take a chance on leaving.
Oh, the captain sent me over to get some more dope on that Brewster disappearance case.
But I've already told him all I know.
Well, there's a few things I'd like to check on.
Very well.
Claim the last time you saw him was Thursday, is that right?
Criminal. Hungry.
Weren't you? Huh? You were very closely associated with Dr. Brewster, weren't you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh.
Hello, Townsend.
Dr. Brewster.
Yes. Dr. Brewster.
I see.
Perhaps I could drop in tomorrow sometime and...
Oh, there's just a few more things. What'll I get this down? Well, I guess that's all. Thanks a lot, Doc.
Not at all.
Oh, if you think of anything else in connection with Dr. Brewster, let us know. Looks like we sure can use a lot of help on this one.
All right, I will.
Okay.
Goodbye. Get me the police.
Did you have any callers tonight?
No one but one of your men.
Who was that?
I don't know. I didn't get his name. Came about the Brewster case.
When did you discover this?
Right after he left.
You mean this happened while the cop was in the house?
Evidently. Townsend admitted him.
Yeah? Where's Townsend now?
Right there.
Oh. How about it, Doc?
Strangulation. And by someone with terrific strength. By the looks of the marks on his throat.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever did it sure needed a haircut. Yeah. Sure looked like it.
Hello.
Say, isn't that the guy we saw at Brewster's?
It does look like him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Here are those pictures.
Okay.
What's happened to him?
Just lost his butler by strangulation. Cops are trying to pin it on an ape. Can you tie that? Here. Well, I see you got something on the film anyway.
Now, listen, old man River.
Uh-oh. Trying to pull a Barney, huh?
What do you mean?
2 pictures for the price of 1 again. Look at that.
Where?
Right there.
Well, I never saw that before.
What is it? How did it get there?
Looks like a gorilla to me.
A gorilla?
Yeah.
Don't if it don't. Well, what heading does that come under? Trick photography? Is it a gag?
No, I didn't do it. If it's in the picture, it was there when I shot it.
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe this is the Galloping Gosum Glenraven or whatever his name was in the flesh. Remember those sounds?
Yeah. Is that the way a gorilla sounds?
I'm not much of a Tarzan, but could be. So, the butler of the guy we saw there was murdered by an ape. I wonder.
What are you going to do?
Try to sell the boss a bill of goods.
Don't you want me to go
No,
along?
honey, you stay right there. Say, maybe you're my lucky number.
Randall, come yet?
No, are you expecting him?
Yes. I got it, Agatha. I got it.
What?
The fluid. The spinal fluid.
Does he know you've got it?
Yes. That's why I expected him.
He said he wouldn't.
He didn't get it. I did. He is going to make the injection. If he refuses, I kill him.
James.
I mean just what I said. Dr. Randall in. Tell him he's wanted in surgery.
To me, but go ahead if you want to. Thanks. Taking Billy Mason with you? Oh, no. I might have to do some second story work, and she might get a run in her stocking.
Jim, do you realize what you've done?
Yes, yes. What about it? I've got it, and I have a chance to be cured. That's more important.
Even if it cost a man his life?
Yes, it's my life I'm thinking about. But we're wasting time. Look, everything is ready for you to make the injection. Come, don't let's argue.
Jim, I lied to the police to save you yesterday and made myself almost as guilty as you are. But I won't incriminate myself any further. I'm through.
Oh, no, you're not.
Threats will do you no good. If necessary, I'll go to the police and tell them the whole story.
You'll do as James says. Go on, hurry.
Ready, Doctor? works. Look. I can stand up straight.
Just that old pest of a newspaper man again, Miss Brewster.
I thought you said you'd phone before coming back.
I did. But your phone seemed to be always busy. Or out of order, maybe. Have you tried your phone lately? It could be, you know. Oh, those things get out of order. Funny thing, I know a fellow that had a telephone that was always out of order. Well, shall we go in with the galloping ghosts?
You haven't given me much time to go over my notes, Mr. Carter.
Oh, I'm not hearing that ghost business.
No?
No, my boss is saving that story for a Sunday edition. But he does want me to work on your brother's case. Has the police got anything definite to report?
No, he's completely disappeared. I don't understand it myself. It's dreadful.
Yeah, suppose work had anything to do with it? Nervous breakdown or amnesia? Anything like that?
I don't know. I was in Europe, as you know. I haven't seen him in over a year.
But his work was difficult, wasn't it? Seems to me I heard something about his terrific experiments.
Yes, he has a very scientific mind.
Just like my uncle. His house was always full of guinea pigs and rats, even monkeys. Big ones, too. Scared the daylights out of my aunt.
So?
One day she just up and left them, and I don't blame her. Just imagine opening that door right now and coming face to face with a gorilla. Oh, but I suppose you're used to that sort of thing. I understand that your brother did a lot of work on gorillas and apes. Didn't he?
I wouldn't know. He never discussed those things with me.
Well, I guess you can't be any help to me. I'll just have to dig up what I can for myself. Thanks. Oh, by the way, Miss Brewster, did your brother have a laboratory here in the house where he worked?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I thought maybe I'd find something there that might give me a lead. Well, thanks and goodbye.
Bye, Mr. Carter. A very clever young man, that.
Yes, I heard.
George, do you think the fluid will cure James completely and permanently?
I don't know. But it's useless for him to look to me for any more help. I warn you, I'll go to the police first. Straighten up. It's worn off. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I need more.
George! Agatha! I must have moved! That's it. I need more.
Go down that way if I were you.
Why?
Well, don't ask questions. Come on.
There have been 3 murders committed in this precinct, and not one single suspect brought in. Where'd that put us? Right on the spot.
They all look like they were committed by the same person, Captain. Outside of that, we haven't got a single thing to go on.
Not a thing, Cap. I suppose you expect the killer to come in and give himself up, huh? Now listen. Get out and get that guy, or I'll transfer you so far back in the sticks, the bears will be chasing up the trees. Come on now, get out. Get out.
Comfortable?
Well, hello, stranger. Where have you been all week? I thought your draft board had caught up with you.
I've been parked in the bushes outside the Brewster home so long I nearly took root.
Waiting for the galloping ghost to go by?
No, I've got a hunch there's something screwier than ghosts in that joint.
Well, why didn't you let me in on it?
Because if my hunch is correct, there's no place for a babe in the woods like you. Oh, by the way, if you need any more bobby pins, you'll find mine in the second drawer.
Thanks.
You see what we got? Plenty of it this time. Plenty.
But, George, it's his only chance to become...
Absolutely no. And don't call me again. The police have been here several times this week. They may trace the call.
Well, what did he say? How soon will he be here?
He's not coming.
He's not coming.
That's what he said.
He must. The food is already. He won't keep. Go. Tell him that, quick.
It won't do any good. He won't do it.
He won't do it. He won't do it, huh? All right. Yes. It doesn't matter.
James, what are you going to do?
If he won't come here, I'm going to him.
But you mustn't. The police are watching him.
I don't care. I'm going.
James, please.
Leave me alone.
They'll kill you.
Let me go. Let me go.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. Were you expecting someone else?
No. No, that is, come in.
A little touch up on the hair, a new pair of lips, and you're as good as new.
Where are you going?
Back to my listening post.
Roosters?
Uh-huh.
Can I go with you?
Uh-uh.
Well, why not?
No place for little girls. There's too many snakes, frogs, and lizards. Big ones. Big as alligators. And besides, if I have to run, I don't want to wait for you. Oh, don't wait up for me.
We're no nearer to the killer than we were before. Yes. All right, we're coming in. Come on, Jim.
Good night, Doc. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
All right, let's go.
No, I've got a hunch he's expecting somebody. Let's wait around and see.
I could kill you before they got here, so be careful. It's here, George. Plenty of it. Look, it's enough for half a dozen injections. This time it can't fail. Come on, hurry. You're going to do it, you hear me? All right. Good. Here.
Neck broken.
George, quick, he's going to... Oh.
Who's going to what?
Oh.
Jeff! Oh, Jeff! Jeff, honey! I didn't know it was you. Jeff, please wake up. Jeff, talk to me. Billy, can't you hear me? Talk to me, Jeff. Jeff! Oh! Oh! Oh, help! Help! Ah!
Billy! Billy! Come on, baby. Give me the place. Yeah. Hurry up.
You came to Randall to warn him about someone. Now, who was it? Brian speaking. What? What? Okay.
Okay.
Get over to the Brewster home as quick as you can. There's trouble over there. Take her with you.
Come on, lady.
Come on, hurry up.
Jeff!
in there! Go back in there! Run!
Finnegan, stay here. Levinsky, cover the back. Come on.
You took her down in there and I can't open that thing. She knows how it works. Come on, make her open it up, quick!
All right, open it up.
Jeff!
You know, I ought to put you over my knee and paddle you good.
Don't be a chump.
Hey, what are you doing in my car? Who are you anyway?
Me? Oh, I'm the author of the story. Screwy idea, wasn't it?
theory of glandular stimulation through electrical impulses was correct. A few days ago, you were as small as your companion. And now look at you.
Hello. This is Dr. Carruthers speaking.
Yeah, this is Heath. Henry Moore and I are having a little get-together at my home tonight. We want you to come.
Why, that's nice of you, and I appreciate it. But I'm very busy working on a formula for a new shaving lotion.
Oh, but Doc, this is my daughter's idea. And she's going to be awfully disappointed if you don't show up.
Don't take no for an answer. Make him come.
Yeah, you see, it's a sort of a special occasion.
I bet Mary is going to announce her engagement to that young rascal, Don Morton. Tell her I'll be there. Goodbye.
Well, it's all arranged. He's coming.
He's going to be surprised when he finds the special occasion that's to present him with this bonus check.
$5,000.
have not forgotten. You hate this strange oriental fragrance, even while you sleep. Just as you did before I made you big and strong. Now, if you detect the fragrance in the night, when you're fully awake, you will strike. Yes, you will strike to kill.
Well, Doc's late. Wonder if he's been called out on a case.
Perhaps I'd better phone him.
Now remember, Roy, Tommy, you're not to mention anything about this bonus for the Doc until after your father has presented it.
Have you warned those two lovebirds over there?
Perhaps I'd better. I want to caution both of you.
Not to say a word about the check.
Until you're ready to spring it on him.
Your father will make the presentation, Mary.
Why don't you unveil it, like a statue? Then we could all be in on it.
You know, I think it'd be a better idea to put it in a bottle and launch him with it.
You must have gotten that idea out of a bottle.
Well, the Doc isn't coming. What?
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, he just got busy with his new formula and forgot all about us.
He'd forget the formula if he knew about that $5,000 check.
Well, why don't we all go up there and give it to him?
No, I wouldn't do that. He doesn't like visitors when he's experimenting.
Well, Roy could take the check up to him.
Sure, I'll take it. Shall I make the Doc a speech when I give it to him?
You won't have to, Roy. The check speaks for itself.
Yeah, and says a mouthful. Son, tell the Doc we're awfully sorry he can't be with us, but of course we understand how busy he is.
All right.
Just a minute, Roy, and I'll be with you. That's it, all right. Now, what can I do for you?
We were all sorry you couldn't be there tonight.
Yes, but you see, I'm busy. Something important, very important.
Yes, of course. Mr. Morton and Dad had planned a little surprise for you.
A surprise?
It's in here.
Well, let's see what it is. $5,000. What's this for?
Just a little token of the firm's appreciation.
Oh, I see. A bonus. Well, it's awfully nice of you, Father and Mr. Morton. I will thank them personally tomorrow.
I'll tell them, Doctor.
Well, aren't you curious about my new formula?
Yes, of course, only I didn't want to be inquisitive. What is it?
A new shaving lotion. Smell it.
Pretty strong, isn't it?
No. The scent evaporates a short time after you've used it. Try a few drops. Now rub it on the tender part of your neck. Here. Soothing, isn't it?
Yes. When will it be ready for the market?
Oh, it's still in the experimental stage. I want to try it out on several people first and see if it works.
Well, if you'd like to send me a bottle, I'll be glad to try it for you.
Thanks.
Good night, Doctor.
Goodbye, Roy.
Lovely check, isn't it, Doctor? They are wealthy because of you. You made them rich, Doctor. It was your formula. Tonight they gave you $5,000 and wanted you to come down to their house and thank them for it. That was your money they gave you, like a bone tossed to a faithful dog. very grateful, Doctor. Very grateful. They are rich and happy, thanks to you. And what have you got, Doctor?
Tonight you have work to do. It's time you were on your way.
Tonight's a good time while our families are here to announce our engagement.
Look, Don, I've loved you a long time, ever since we were kids. But I'm afraid it's been more like a sister.
Well, I had no idea you felt that way.
I better call Dr. Carruthers.
Oh, please, hurry.
There's nothing I can do.
You mean he's dead?
Yes, I better call the coroner.
You think it's murder?
I don't know. I never saw anything like it before. The jugular vein is severed.
Send Johnny Layton in here.
Well, what have I done now? Who wants me fired this time?
Nobody yet, but it's still early. This came in from Heathville. It's a mystery killing. Old Martin Heath's son.
Who's Martin Heath?
Who's Martin Heath? Say, have you ever had a date with a girl?
A girl? Oh, yes, a girl. I believe I did take a girl out once.
Well, did she smell sweet?
Of course she smells sweet. Most girls do.
Well, that's because of Martin Heath Cosmetics Limited. They make all that goo that the women put on their faces so they won't have to wash them with soap and water.
I get it. A big man, huh?
Yes, and a big advertising account. Grab yourself a photographer and get along over there to Heathville. The coroner's holding an inquest. Find out who really killed old man Heath's son.
Okay, McGinty, I'm on my way. Chief Wilkins?
Yeah?
I'm Johnny Layton of the Chicago Register.
Glad to see you.
And this is my cameraman, One Shot McGuire.
Hi, Chief.
Howdy.
Say, we're down here to cover that Heath murder, but we didn't get much information at the coroner's inquest. I thought maybe you might be able to help us.
Well, I'm always glad to cooperate with the newspapers, providing they cooperate with me.
That's the policy of our paper.
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't got very far with this thing myself. Oh, here's something that might interest you. It's a picture of the victim's wounds. You'll be able to see it better with this glass.
Are these scratches on the neck and shoulders?
Yes, but we can't determine the source. They're too deep for fingernails, too shallow to have been made by a knife. They're more like claws.
That sort of bears out Dr. Carruthers' theory at the inquest of a wild animal. Have there been any circuses around here lately?
No.
Heard of any animal escaping from a zoo?
No.
Couldn't have been one of those African leopard men. They use steel claws.
This isn't Africa.
Okay, Chief, I was just trying to help.
Chief, are you sure there's no clue you're holding back while investigating?
Well, since you're going to work with me on this case, there is a clue, and a very weird one. The autopsy surgeon says that such wounds could have been made by the beak and talons of a bird.
A bird? Why, there aren't any birds around here big enough to attack a man.
How about an eagle?
We know it wasn't a bird.
How do you know that?
Because we found several hairs on the shoulder of Heath's coat.
Ah, cherchez la femme.
They're not human hairs.
What kind are they?
Well, it may sound silly, but the laboratory test shows that they were from a mouse.
Well, who ever heard of a mouse big enough to kill a man?
Say, a bat has hair like a mouse.
Well, the only bats around here are no bigger than sparrows. There was a peculiar odor about the wounds, but they were so faint and elusive that the police chemists have been unable to identify it.
Then it does give us something to work on.
Well, if the scent was a clue, it's been destroyed by evaporation.
Say, Chief, do you mind if I do a little sleuthing around on my own account?
Certainly not. Go ahead. If I can help you any, why...
You can. Miss Heath seems to be the nearest to an eyewitness of the crime. I'd like to have a talk with her. Can you arrange it?
I think I can.
Well, Dr. Crothers refused to let her speak to us. We tried that this morning at the inquest.
Well, don't you worry about Dr. Carruthers. He's one of the finest men in Heathville. He just thought you'd add to Mary's grief so you could get sensational newspaper stories. I'll arrange an interview.
Thanks, Chief. I'll keep in touch with you.
All right. 48J.
Miss Heath, did your brother have any enemies that you know of?
Why, no. Everybody in the village liked Roy.
Mm-hmm. Well, what did he do at the factory?
He had charge of the experimental department where the new products are developed. Oh, here comes Dr. Crothers. Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Mary. I took a shortcut from my laboratory through a garden hedge.
You met Dr. Crothers at the inquest this morning.
Yes. Mr. Layton, I hope you'll forgive me if I seemed a little abrupt. But I'm fond of Mary. And considering the ordeal she already went through, I wanted to protect her from dwelling too much on the tragedy.
Of course. You were quite right.
We're working on the case with the police now.
Yes, I understand. Chief Wilkins phoned me. And if I can be of any assistance, just call on me.
Thanks.
Won't you sit down?
Shall I serve, mademoiselle?
No, Maxine, I'll do it. You may go now.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Do you take sugar, Mr. McGuire?
Huh? Oh, no, ma'am, never. In fact, I don't even take tea. If you'll just deal me out, I'll take a look around. I may dig up a clue.
What do you think of Dr. Crothers' theory about a wild animal, Mr. Layton?
Well, frankly, I don't think much of it.
I can't say that I blame you. But I, as a scientist, take many things into consideration a layman might overlook.
For instance?
The jagged nature of the wound, the rapidity with which the murderer escaped, the scratches from talons or claws.
But when an animal attacks a human, there's bound to be a lot of noise. You heard Miss Heath testify there was no sound of a struggle.
No. Only those awful screams.
It's very puzzling, very mystifying.
Doctor, when you last saw Roy, did he seem worried or nervous or moody?
No, not at all. On the contrary. He was in the best of spirits.
Well, I've got to get back to the village now and follow my story. You'll excuse me?
If you find it necessary for us to talk again, you may come back at any time.
This evening, if it's all right with you. I'd like to spend some time here.
Why, yes, that'll be quite all right.
Thank you. Goodbye, Miss Heath.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
A little more chiffon, baby.
I do not understand.
Oh, you know what I mean. A little more of your stocking.
Like these?
Sure, I like 'em. Who wouldn't? Now, hold nice and still, because this is going to take a little time.
Well, if you're going to shoot, shoot.
Right away, Johnny. I was just trying to get the focus.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. And not bad, either. I'll be back in a minute, Frenchie. And don't worry none about those werewolves, because nothing's going to harm you while I'm around here.
You make Maxine feel so calm. My big, brave journalist.
This is my idea of nothing at all. Sitting here waiting for an animal to give us an argument. Look at that moon. And I had a date with Frenchie.
Oh, stop crabbing. We're supposed to solve a murder. You,
Big, brave journalist.
This is the first time I've ever been invited anywhere and asked not to shave until after I get there.
I wanted to observe your exact reaction when you tried the lotion.
Oh, now I understand.
I want this lotion to be perfect before turning it over to you to be marketed. Here.
It's a little strong. That'll make the customers think they're getting their money's worth. Oh, that feels great. Very soothing.
I don't think you ever use anything else.
Well, we wouldn't want to market anything we wouldn't use ourselves. That almost smells good enough to be used as a cologne. Oh, what's the matter, Doc? Can't you stand your own lotion?
I have a violent dislike for perfumes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Tommy.
Good night, Doc.
Goodbye, Tommy.
What's that?
Where?
Over there, something's moving.
Come on out of there, whoever you are. What are you doing out here, Miss Heath?
I thought you might want some company. Shall we sit down?
You know, you shouldn't be wandering around the garden at night after what's happened.
Neither should you.
Well, but it's part of my job.
Mine, too. Roy was my brother. Be careful, I think it's Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Tommy.
darling.
What's up, sis?
Mr. Layton wanted to stay in the garden for a while, so I joined him.
Don't tell me you're waiting for that animal Dr. Carruthers mentioned.
So you don't believe it either?
I certainly do not. It's ridiculous.
But somebody or something killed your brother.
And I suppose you're working on the theory that the murderer always returns to the scene of the crime.
Perhaps I am.
Well, not for me. If you'll take my advice, Mary, you'll leave these gentlemen to their vigil and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. Good night.
Good night, Tommy. I don't think your brother likes my being here.
Oh, you mustn't mind Tommy. We're all terribly upset.
I know.
Tommy!
Come on. But I'm telling you, McGetty, it was a bat. I saw it kill Tommy Heath.
Listen, Johnny, I want you in one shot to come on home or I'll fire both of you.
I'm not coming home, and neither is One Shot. I'm keeping him here to get a picture of the devil bat. Say, that'll look great in the headlines. Devil bat strikes again.
Listen, don't tell me it had horns. Maybe I better send a wagon with the steel bars and the strong boys with the straitjackets.
Look, Joe, have I ever lied to you?
Plenty of times.
Well, I'm not lying this time. If it ever got out that I cooked up a fake story about a devil bat, I wouldn't be able to get a job on a country weekly. Print the story, Joe. So help me, it's on the level.
All right, I'll print it. But I won't believe it. Not till One Shot gets me a picture of that devil bat in action.
Don't worry, he'll get it. Goodbye. You, my friend, are going to get a shot of the devil bat in action.
Who, me? How?
Have you noticed there's a taxidermist shop in the village?
Well, you wouldn't suggest that I go out and stuff a bird, would you?
One Shot. To think that you'd even hint that I would suggest you have the village taxidermist build you a nice big bat for pictorial purposes. Besides, a bat isn't a bird, it's a mammal.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Where is this bird stuffing emporium? Oh, down on Cottage Grove Avenue. Now, here's the idea, Frenchie. You hang on to the bat till I get my camera set up. And when I raise my hand, you give the bat a good shove, and it'll swing out just like it's flying. Then I can get a swell picture from my boss. Get it?
Oui. I am wise, no?
No. But hang on to the bat until I raise my hand, huh?
Sherry, are you hurt?
Say, what's the idea of breaking up my devil bat? I'm going to make you pay for that.
And I'm going to take you to jail until you explain this. Come on.
You can't do this to me.
I'm doing it.
I was just conducting a little experiment, trying to find out how the devil bat does his killing.
I'm sure McGuire didn't intend doing anything wrong. He's just a little overzealous about his work.
Yeah, with the town in an uproar, and everybody terror-stricken, wondering whether he's going to be the next victim, I don't want any more trouble stirred up, even with an artificial bat.
You'd better get back to the hotel. I want to talk to the chief alone.
Is it all right, Chief?
Yeah, but be careful in the future.
Ever smelled anything like this before?
Well, yes. That's the same stuff that's been on every one of the devil bat's victims. Where'd you get it?
Found it in Don Morton's bathroom.
Find out where Morton got it?
No, I didn't want to arouse suspicion by asking questions till after it's been analyzed.
You think it has any connection with the murders?
That's the way it strikes me, but I can't figure out how.
I'll get the police cameras on it right away.
I'll snoop around and see if I can find out where Morton got it.
Well, it probably came from down at the Heath Cosmetic plant. I've men working on the theory of a disgruntled factory employee committing the crimes.
It's certainly more than coincidental that all the victims have been members of the Heath and Morton families.
Yeah. Looks like a plot to wipe them all out.
I wish the rest of them would leave town until this crime is solved.
You're worried about Mary, aren't you?
Well, yes. I've been urging her to leave, but she won't go without her father. And he insists on remaining here to help clear up the crime.
And worse than that, neither Heath nor Morton will let me give them a bodyguard.
I guess we'll just have to wait for something to break. Good night, Chief.
Good night, Johnny.
have I got a picture that'll knock McGinty dead? Meet the double bat.
Well, how about that wire? Looks as if the bat's on a flying trapeze.
Oh, but I'm not through working on it yet. See, I can touch this picture up so the bat will look like he's got nothing around him but nothing.
Okay, Rembrandt, you win.
This is your news commentator, Walter King. Tonight we're broadcasting from the little village of Heathville, where an alleged devil bat has claimed 3 victims during the past 6 weeks. You will note that I say alleged devil bat. That, ladies and gentlemen, is because your correspondent has been very skeptical from the start as to the existence of this horrendous creature. I have as my guest in the studio tonight Professor Percival Garland Rains, perhaps the world's greatest authority on animal life. I'm going to interview Professor Rains on the subject of the devil bat. Our radio audience may draw its own conclusions. Professor Rains, first let me ask you, point blank, do you believe that any such creature as the devil bat exists?
I do not.
He's got a nerve.
Quiet. In the Dark Ages, when men and women lived in caves, there may have existed a bat of this size. But not in this day and age.
How do you account for the fact that Mary Heath, whose 2 brothers were victims of the devil bat, and a newspaper reporter, John Layton, claim to have seen this amazing creature?
Sometimes under stress of excitement, our minds play tricks on us.
He's insinuating you saw the little bat that wasn't there.
Pipe down. But how about the picture of the devil bat published by Mr. Layton's paper?
I examined that picture under a powerful magnifying glass. I denounce it as a fraud. Whoever constructed the strange-looking monster forgot to remove a label from the silk used on its left wing. That label reads, "Made in Japan."
Put through a hurry call to Heathville. I want to talk to Johnny Layton. He's at the Heathville Hotel.
One guess who that is.
Yeah, McGinty.
Go ahead, pour it on.
So you slipped over a fake picture on me, huh? Well, you're fired, both of you. And I'll see to it that you never work on another newspaper as long as I live. Made in Japan. You tell One-Shot McGuire he ought to be snapping photos in a booby hatch. Both of you, come on in and get your final checks.
Oh, no, we're not coming in to get anything. All right, so we're fired, but we're staying here just the same. I saw that bat.
We're going to stay here till we catch that bat, and when we do, I'm going to bring it in and stuff it down your throat. Goodbye.
Well, we're fired.
Again. That's him calling back to apologize. Now, you give him a good scare.
No use begging us to go to work for you again, McGinty. You fired us and we're staying fired. Oh, Mary, I thought it was somebody else.
Johnny, why did you make a joke of a tragic thing like this?
But it wasn't intended as a joke, Mary. I was only trying to get the news.
I suppose you call it getting the news when you arrange to print a picture. That's a deliberate hoax. That has the entire country laughing. A grand joke, Johnny. But somehow I can't appreciate it.
But I can explain that picture.
Don't try, Johnny.
Made in Japan. I ought to skin you alive and nail your hide to a barn door.
Here's the chemist report on that shaving lotion.
I see he couldn't break down one of the ingredients.
Yes, he said it must be some element with which he's not familiar.
We won't get anywhere until we identify it.
There's just one other man in this town that might be able to help us. Dr. Carruthers.
Yeah, Carruthers could help us. I found out he compounded that lotion.
Well, if you suspect Carruthers, you're barking up the wrong tree, Johnny. He's the last man in this town that would harm anyone. Why, everybody loves him.
Maybe so. But here's something else I dug up. The Heath and Morton fortunes are based on a greaseless cold cream formula Dr. Carruthers invented.
So what?
All the doctor got out of it was $10,000, and the others made a fortune.
Well, it's common knowledge that he sold out for cash when he could have had an interest in the firm.
Just the same, every victim had this stuff from his laboratory on him.
Maybe you've been working too hard on this case, Johnny.
I'd like to get his reaction on the stuff. If he denies knowing anything about it, we'll know there's a tie-up somewhere.
I think you're balmy. But just to show you that I'm following up every clue, we'll talk to him.
We'll, put this in another bottle, and without telling him we know he compounded it, ask him to analyze it.
Doc, I hope we're not upsetting your work barging in on you this way.
No, no, not at all. I'm anxious to help solve these crimes. All the victims were very dear friends of mine.
Here's a sample of the stuff young Morton and the two Heath boys had on them when they were attacked by the devil bat.
Of course, it doesn't make sense to me that a bird would choose only people using that particular stuff.
A bat is not a bird. It's a mammal.
Well, anyway, our police chemist couldn't break down one of the ingredients. We thought perhaps you could.
Why, I compounded this myself. It's a new shaving lotion I'm experimenting with. The ingredient your chemist couldn't break down, I discovered years ago in Tibet.
How did you happen to put it in a shaving lotion?
Oh, the lamas use it in some of their religious rites as a perfume. The scent is very pleasant and can't be imitated by competitors.
But what were Don Morton and the two Heath boys doing with the stuff?
Oh, it is the policy of our firm to try out any new product before marketing it.
Well, that knocks our theory into a cocked hat.
Yeah. We were hoping the unknown ingredient might turn out to be some sort of a clue.
This isn't the kind of bottle I give it out in, but I presume your chemist changed it when making the analysis.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Tell me, did you hear Professor Raines on the radio last night?
Yes. It was very interesting and very asinine.
You mean you believe there is a devil bat?
Why not? You saw it, didn't you?
Well, sure I did. So did Mary.
Then why worry about what one scientist says?
That one scientist got me fired.
Oh. You mean your newspaper discharged you?
That's right.
Oh, that's too bad. Then you're believing Heathville before the mystery is solved.
I'm afraid not. I'm going to stay here and work with the chief.
Since you're going to stay here for a while, I would like you to try out a bottle of the new lotion and tell me how you like it. And you too, Chief.
No, not me, Doc. If my wife ever smelled perfume on me, she'd suspect me sure.
Well, Mr. Layton, I understand you are not married.
All right, I'll try it in the morning when I shave. I guess we better be going, Chief.
See you later, Doc.
So long, Dr. Crothers.
Goodbye, Mr. Layton.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Does that smelly shaving lotion put you to sleep?
Oh, why'd you tell the doc you're going to use it if you think it's smelly?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I was a little ashamed of ever suspecting the old duck.
Well, I like it, and I'm going to tell him so. What time is it?
After midnight.
Midnight? Oh, there ain't no use of waiting around here any longer. This must be the bat's night off.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Get that camera ready.
You got him. Listen, Johnny, I'm going to cook that bird personally for McGinney, and I'll even stuff it myself.
still skeptical when I came to Heathville today to examine the body of this so-called devil bat. But after seeing it personally and making exhaustive research, I've arrived at the conclusion that the creature is the lone survivor of a type of giant bat which existed in great numbers during the early part of the Neolithic age. Perhaps I should explain for the benefit of some of our listeners that the Neolithic age is that period of antiquity commonly called the Stone Age.
Imbecile, bombastic ignoramus.
Sorry, McGinty, but One Shot and I are not interested. At your prices. Of course, if there was a raise of, say, $30 plus a fat bonus, we might consider it.
You're hold-up men, both of you. I refuse to be robbed.
Have it your way, McGinty. Have it your way. But we have the bat's corpus delicti and the exclusive picture. Of course, I've got an eyewitness story that 2 syndicates are bidding for.
And don't forget, you gotta pay us for the time we were fired.
That's better. Now you're talking, boss. Okay, we're working for you again. We'll gather up the loose ends and see you in a couple of days. Goodbye. Come in.
Hello, Johnny.
Well, Mary.
Johnny, I came to tell you that I'm sorry I said what I did the last time we talked. Do you suppose... well, I don't know how to say it, but...
I do.
Miss Heath, do you suppose that little French girl would apologize to me if I looked her up?
Positive she would.
Splendid. You will be even greater than your unfortunate predecessor. Enraged, aren't you? Fine. I'm enraged also. Tonight I shall call on Henry Morton, and you shall strike him down.
Henry, the lotion has turned out to be better than I had hoped. I want you to try it.
Well, just leave it here, Doc, and I'll try it in the morning after shaving.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Yes, but isn't it too strong?
No, no, no. Evaporation quickly tones it down just to the right scent. Rub a few drops on your face.
Well, I'd rather wait until after I shave. Then my skin will be more tender and receptive to a lotion.
Just a little here. The texture of the skin there is always very delicate. I give you a few drops in your hand.
hope you're right about that scent evaporating quickly. I smell the high heavens.
Perhaps that will be the secret of its success.
Well, you can never tell what's going to happen in this business.
You can believe me, Henry. You don't have to worry.
Yes, I can believe that, Doc. All of your formulas have been highly successful. Oh, I've been going over the report of the company's annual earnings. A net profit of over $1 million. Not bad, eh? When you remember what we built on. A mere $10,000 for your formula. You shouldn't have demanded all cash, Doc. You should have ridden along with us. Then you'd be rich, too. Oh, but then you've had a lot of fun in your laboratory with your experiments, dreaming up something new. You're a dreamer, Doc. Too much money is bad for dreamers.
So you try to pay me in flattery, telling me that I'm a dreamer. Well, I do dream. Dreams that you could never guess.
Your nerves are frayed, Doc. Now calm down. Get a grip on yourself. You've been working too hard on your formula.
Formula. That's but child's play for a great scientist. Your brain is too feeble to conceive what I have accomplished in the realm of science.
Doc, you've made some great scientific discovery. What is it?
When you'll find out, Henry, it'll be too late for you.
Oh, come, Doc. You can't pretend to control a man's destiny.
I've already proved it 3 times. I'm sorry. Perhaps you're right, Henry, about my working too hard. I guess I'm a little tired. I better go home and get some rest.
Sure. A night's sleep will do you good. Good night, Doc.
Goodbye, Henry.
"36J.
Hello?
Oh, that's you, Martin?
Yes, Henry.
I want you to call Chief of Police Wilkins to come to your house immediately. It's very important.
Chief's here now.
Well, don't let him leave until I get there.
What on earth's happened?
I think I've got a clue to all those murders. It may peter out, but if half what I suspect is true, it's the most diabolical plot that a madman ever concocted.
What is it?
Talk about the absent-minded professor. I forgot my hat.
Henry, what is it?
I'll tell you all about it when I get there.
I hope I didn't intrude on a private conversation.
No, nothing important.
I hope Henry was right about having a clue. But why didn't he explain more about it when he phoned?
When I insisted, he changed his tone as if he'd been interrupted. I was afraid that he might be overheard. What is that squeaky sound?
Oh, just some night noise.
Help!
I feel much better, Mr. Heath, since you asked us to stay in your home until this new devil bat has been killed. I've been worried about Mary.
What reason have you to believe that Mary is in danger?
Only this. I'm convinced that someone is using the bat to wipe out the entire Heath and Morton families.
As a scientist, I assure you, the thought of a human controlling a bat is fantastic.
Just the same, no villager's been killed or even attacked.
You're forgetting, aren't you, that Mr. McGuire was attacked. He's not a member of either family.
Why, I'm practically a member of this family already. I'm going to marry Miss Heath's maid.
Oh, really? Well, boys, I'll have Maxine show you to your rooms.
I must be running along home. It's past my bedtime. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night,
Good night, Martin.
Good night, Doc.
Good night, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mary.
Come along. Maxine?
Oui, mademoiselle.
Did you fill my perfume bottles with something new?
Oh, no, mademoiselle. I never touch your perfume.
It's funny. I don't recognize it. Perhaps Dad filled them as a surprise. He always does that with every new perfume the plant puts out.
Is there anything else?
No, Maxine, that's all. Good night.
Good night, mademoiselle.
Mary, what happened?
It was trying to get in the window. A big bat. Oh, it was awful.
Mary, I want you to tell me everything you did just before that bat tried to get in.
Well, first I took a bath. Then I brushed my hair, and Maxine came in and turned the covers down. And then fastened the screen, which somehow had come unhooked.
Yeah? Go ahead, what else?
Well, then we talked about some new perfume that someone had put in my dressing table bottles. Dad, did you put any new perfume in my bottles?
No, I didn't.
Is this the stuff?
Yes.
Tony, this smells like...
Hey, quiet. I've got a hunch that I want to follow up, and I'll need everybody's cooperation.
We'll do everything we can.
Of course.
What's Carruthers' number?
48J.
Operator, give me 48J, please. Hello, Dr. Carruthers. This is Johnny Layton. That's right. Something terrible has happened to Mary. Can you hurry over?
I'll be right there.
Good.
Oh, Johnny, I'm all right. I don't need a doctor.
That's where the cooperation part comes in, Mary. You'll have to pretend to be a nervous wreck. Mr. Heath, you in one shot must help her trick Dr. Carruthers into staying here as long as you can.
Where are you going, Johnny?
To, do a little private bat hunting.
The devil bat tried to get through that window.
If she's suffering from fright, I give her a sedative. Where's Mr. Layton?
Why, I guess he's out in the garden hunting the devil bat.
Layton is a very brave young man. Give Miss Heath one of these every half an hour.
Oui, Doctor.
It will quieten her nerves.
But, Doc, hadn't you better stay until she's quieter?
She'll be all right in the morning.
Hey, Doc, I don't feel so good myself. Would you mind taking my temperature?
You look perfectly well, Mr. McGuire.
Well, you ought to see my tongue. It looks just like a squirrel's tail. Look.
Try some calomel. May have visitors tonight. And it would be dangerous for me if they found you here.
Hi, Doc. I hope I'm not intruding.
No, not at all. I heard you were out stalking the devil bat. Any success?
No, but I thought maybe you might be able to help me.
Well, I don't see how that's possible, but if you can suggest anything...
Well, you could give me some more of that new concoction of yours, that shaving lotion.
But how on earth could that possibly help catch the devil bat?
I've still got a crazy idea that if I douse myself with it, it might attract the killer.
I don't see how you can connect the two. But there is a bottle of the lotion on the table.
Thanks. You see, Doc, I figured out something. All four of the murdered people had this lotion on them when the devil bat struck. Now, my plan is to sit in the garden, and when the killer makes one of those power dives, I'll blast him.
Layton, I'm afraid all these murders have affected your mind.
Maybe you'd like to come along, Doc, and be an eyewitness.
I'm sure it would be just a waste of time, but I'd be glad to watch your experiment.
Good. I knew I could count on you to help me.
I tell you, Layton, expecting a bat to be attracted by the scent of a lotion is all foolishness.
I think I better run around.
Ah, sit down, Doc. The devil bat's behind schedule tonight. You aren't very chummy tonight. What's the matter?
Firearms always make me nervous.
Oh, I thought maybe you didn't want to be sitting too close to me. Just in case the devil bat does show up.
According to your theory, the killer wouldn't attack me. I haven't any of that lotion on me.
You have now, Doc.
Why did you do that?
To make it a 50-50 proposition, Doc. Now sit down, and don't try any shenanigans. Not so funny when it's your own jugular vein that's in danger. Is it, Doc?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you made a mistake when you let that devil bat of yours out of the attic tonight. Don't worry about the bat killing you. I'm saving you for the hangman. Tell me, Doc, how did you develop a monster bat like that?
You wouldn't understand the scientific theory.
Chief, what are you doing out here?
Young fellow, don't think that you're the only man working on this case. And it was lucky I was here, too.
Thanks. Did you kill the devil bat?
No, he got away.
Well, here's one bird that didn't get away, and he's the murderer we've both been looking for.
Quick, shoot it!
Where is it?
It's gone.
And so's the doctor.
Did you get the bat?
What happened? Doc Carruthers is the murderer, and he's hiding somewheres in the garden.
You fellas get back to the house and guard Mary. Come on.
Doctor! Dr. Carruthers! Doctor! Has anything happened to Johnny? Is he hurt?
They took him up to my place. You better come along with me.
That was Mary. Are you all right, Mary?
Go help Dr. Carruthers. He's over there.
That devil bat belonged to the doctor, Mary. He created it to commit those murders.
Well, it's too late to help the doc.